Hi there guys, and welcome to another gaming news special with myself, Amata. This time we're going to be looking at the recent AMD Radeon HD 7850 price cuts. As anyone in the know is most likely already going to know, the initial launch prices for the Radeon HD 7000 series were not exactly well received by those who look to count their pennies, but obviously that does mean you can make a series of price cuts and bring in the people who might not have otherwise bought your card because of the expense. And that's exactly what they've been doing for the past 6 months. They've put a few price cuts out for the 7900, 7800 and 7700 series graphics cards. So, it's not exactly surprising that AMD is continuing these public price cuts this fall with yet another round of more reductions coming up. So, it's the Radeon HD 7850 that is receiving a price cut, but I'm going to be discussing the prices at the moment for all the other cards in this series as well. Focusing on the 7850 first though, AMD is reducing the price on it by a further $20, putting the current market value price on the 2GB 7850 at around $189. And although the 1GB 7850 is a little bit neglected and left crying alone in the corner, that has also seen its market price come down to roughly $169. So their 2GB model will still be the primary 7850, but the 1GB is also getting a little bit of a price cut as well, because that's more of a niche thing, and obviously they're going to still be making money from that niche. But as I said, I'm going to be going through a little more in depth as to the launch prices of the cards and blah de blah, all the cuts and the current prices. So if you're looking to get yourself a Radeon HD 7000 series card, then now might be the time. Unfortunately, we are beginning with a card that hasn't actually received any price cuts at all, which is the Radeon HD 7970GE. The launch price was $449, and it is still currently $449. But the next card, the Radeon HD 7970 with no GE on the end there, has received a little bit of a cut. The launch price of that was $549. And for a series of reductions, it will now be going down to $399. The Radeon HD 7950 started off at $449, but is now $309. So a pretty nice series of reductions there. So that's the price you're going to look at if you're interested in that card. The Radeon HD 7870 started off at $349 and is now $239, so about $100 there shaved off, which is very nice indeed. The Radeon HD 7850 2GB, the card that I was mentioning earlier, started off at $249 but is now $189. So for those of you who like to watch your money very carefully, that might be an option for you, because that's actually not a bad price for that. And as I said, the slightly neglected 1GB has received a small reduction as well, and was $199 but is now $169. The Radeon HD 7770 was $159 but is now $119. So not such a huge reduction there, but it was fairly cheap to begin with, so I suppose you can't really complain. And last but not least, the 7750 was $109 at launch, but will now be $99. So there you have it. So it looks like if you're looking to get yourself a AMD card, now might indeed be the time, or maybe you're waiting to see if there will be further reductions. I of course don't know, but it certainly seems possible with the amount of reductions they've been doing, but it of course won't be for quite some time if they're going to do it. Still, we've got some pretty nice reductions on pretty much all of the cards that I just mentioned, apart from the 7970 GE, which has not had any reductions at all. But still, if you're going to watch your money, you've got a few options there. for a new graphics card if you're in the market for one, or perhaps even a second graphics card. So hopefully you guys have found this video enjoyable and somewhat informative. Please do let me know in the comments and give us a like and subscribe if you haven't already. It's very much does help us out. I know it sounds cheesy, but it really does push you further up in the YouTube rankings. So if you enjoy our content, please do like us. It is a huge help. Anyway, enough of all that. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you again next time.